How's it going, YouTube? In this video we have a red-blue hybrid mixed deck going up against what I think it's like a standard yellow hybrid with a purple base. So let's see how this goes. You know, we're definitely past the point of like ultimate cups. I guess there's still some happening this weekend, but a lot of people are just, you know, taking it easy, trying out wacky stuff, having some fun while we prepare for the BT8 release, which is still super sad. Alright, so we see Flame on start plus Sora Joe. I mean, Sora Joe's just pretty broken tamer, right? And I mean, we've seen the red splash in other hybrid colors such as green. Cards like Atomic Inferno are super powerful, so I guess the idea is blue is the best of the hybrids, so why not try and make it work? But you know, again, it's just you know, just it's like a fun idea, right? Pokemon coming online. Also, I gotta say, I hate those sleeves. Those sleeves are the worst. So Sam, if you're watching this, just know that I hate those sleeves. Alright, so Pokemon comes online. On the other side, we have, like I said, I think this is like standard yellow hybrid. I guess there might be some shine technology. I do like the Rice Greymon. I'm a big fan of that card. I'm gonna pick up the Jet Sylphie though. Jet Sylphie's still super powerful. So I guess, you know, honestly, like yellow's supposed to have good matchups against blue and whatnot, right? So I don't know if the red package would change that at all. Just setting up a bunch of tamers, a TK to get a TK. Pretty interesting. I wonder, you know, what is in the security that he makes the decision to take the TK. Maybe it's a bunch of purple cards, right? Okay, so Sora Joe, get the Digivolve, get the memory back. Beowulf. Actually, no memory back because this is Gassimon. But hey, Beowulf could just bounce the Gassi right away. Okay, so is that a triple atomic, right? So it's gonna be 4 checks at 13,000. Should just go through everything, right? It does die to the board clear, sadly. But hey, I guess you could see that's the idea of the dual colors. It's pretty funny. Okay, we see, you know, the same Gassi being played again. I can't imagine that the yellow player has too many rookies, right? So honestly, sometimes like you're more than okay to get your rookie back, so you can just have another guaranteed play in the back. Okay, so he's got quite a bunch of you know, hybrids. Tamers has been using, but not attacking just yet. Playing it super safe. Maybe he has to wait to go into one of his level 6s. Okay, Jet Sylphie is gonna swing. Survives. Boko swings. Hits another Boko. And then there's the Rice Greymon. So Rice Greymon lets you play a tamer. You don't get the on play, but it's still pretty good. I'm a fan of the card. Also, the Inheritable is quite nice. We see Boko picking up some blue cards. So I don't know, like the red just gives you Atomic Inferno. I wonder if she's playing Atomic Blaster as well, because that's a pretty good card. I think it's funny to see, you know, people mix so many colors. Like the yellow Agumon is pretty cool. Yellow Gabubon, maybe not as good, but yeah, we still play it. Try and make it work. Okay, Hammer Spark. I guess like she kind of went all in on the triple atomic play, but sadly the Beowulf did die. Okay, another Beowulf. This time there's nothing to really bounce. Has to just trade. See, the extra DP from the atomic would have been nice there. That's an illegal Hammer Spark because she didn't have any blue cards on the field. So technically it was not allowed to play a Hammer Spark, but you know, happens to the best of us. Always double check that you have the colors before you play your options. Okay, so more tamers being set up. I think at this point the yellow player could just like easily grind it out, right? Still playing super safe though, so I want to swing. He's gonna go for the Dynus effect, which makes sense. Dynus is like pretty good against blue in general. And by waiting the one turn, you know, not risking the level 5 dying, like the Dynus should just completely take over the game, right? Plus is able to take Kasuchi just in case he gets kind of low. Yeah, has to heal from the Dynus. We just don't have enough tamers for the blue side. No more red rookies either. Really slowing the deck down. I wonder if there's any other spicy red cards you could play. Just Sora Joe pass. I mean, she does have to set up more tamers, right? And swinging does nothing because of Dynasmon. I think at this point Dynasmon should be swinging, yeah. Okay, so I guess there's the red little tie. So that provides some extra DP, help like the Beowulf swing and survive, for example. It actually would have been really good if she had it early on, because she had to trade Beowulf against Jet Sylphie, right? So the extra 1000 would actually be kind of nice. It also makes me wonder, is she playing any red hybrids then? Interesting. Okay, gonna go into game 2 here. So yeah, as we're waiting for BT8 to get released, which is a long time, sadly. You know, pre-release was supposed to be this weekend, and it would have been great. Instead, we have to wait. So I guess let me know, what are you guys looking forward to in BT8? Or I guess what wacky decks are you still playing in BT7? Since, you know, format's extended. Like, I've been playing a bunch of Lilith. I don't know, Lilith is like a tier 1 deck, but I didn't play it before at all. So it's like a fun experience for me. Especially because the Iceman package is so broken, and we're not gonna be able to play with them in BT8, which is good, because I'm glad that shit is being taken away. Okay, game 2, we have yellow players starting up. Pretty consistently getting those Gassi, and TK, yeah, just a bunch of setup. Blinding Wraith. Really feels good to take the Blinding out of security, right? Because like, the security effect is awful, but it's such a good card when you actually play it. And I guess because, you know, the red-blue player has to play red, like she can't play things like Madoka Betamon or the Clam or anything like that, right? Because those blue rookies are pretty good. But she does have the early tie setup, so it's gonna have extra 1 DP or 1k DP to work with the entire game, which should be good. Probably somewhat relevant. I wonder if she would like atomic this Flamemon. I see sometimes red players do that, and I'm like, I don't know how you can, but I guess it could pay off sometimes, right? I feel like it would still just die in security, but 2 checks is juicy potentially. The Gatomon is, you know, super annoying for blue always. And I don't think you want to give it to Davis. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. I mean, I guess he does have quite a bit of DP from the baby and the tie, plus the atomic itself, right? So first check, it's a Soe, he survives. That means he's gonna get the second check. Okay, so he does play Shine Greymon. I do like Shine. I wonder, like, you know, how good is like the full, just play everything to make Shine good, like yellow base and everything. But I guess you could just play Shine as a top end for the... Ooh, that's rough. Just hard playing a Lobomon. That actually hurts quite a bit. Also, Lobomon is just not as cool as Kumamon. Let's be real, he's just worse, right? Just actually a worse card. Okay, we're gonna start. Ooh, gonna get quite a bit of healing. Interesting, he chose to Digivolve over the TK instead of the TK and Kari, right? Especially because he's gonna be swinging. Definitely gonna be swinging. It's another Davis. That would have been nice the previous turn. Okay, now we're getting all the Tamers. Let's go. It is quite a bit of pressure though. I mean, both the Jet Sylphie survive. Oh, because he has another TK. Okay, that makes sense. And then this TK is gonna grab a Dynasmon. Man, the blue-red is kind of just so behind though, right? Does have not even a ton of memory to work with, you know. Sorjo wasn't active. If there was like any red board clear, it just wouldn't do enough, right? Jet Sylphie 7k, so Atomic Blaster wouldn't even do a great job. Use the Sorjo to strip the sources. It's only gonna be 1 check though, and even with the 1k boost, it still dies to security. We go into a Korikaku. It's not gonna stun though. Beowulf can bounce the Gassimon. Okay, can swing over the Jet Sylphie because of the extra 1k. That makes sense. Doing a decent job of answering back, but it's too little, too late. Oh, okay, so red still has access to Gassimon for the, you know, the what's the proper way to say it? It negates the cost reduction, right? Or prevents it. Blindin. Oh, you can swing for 2 checks and then hybrid for game. Oh, there's a Hammer Spark. So I guess not quite. But I like the idea. That's a good way of trying to finish the game. If the Gassi had been on the board, that probably would have been game for sure. Since that didn't work though, I wonder if he's at risk of losing now. Because he didn't clear the Beowulf. And then there's 2 more rookies he's gonna have to deal with. Plus potential Atomic Inferno for extra checks and hybrids on top of that. So maybe that's exactly what the blue-red player needed here. I mean, 3 security. They have the extra spell for the extra check. Yep. Okay, so Beowulf is actually super big now, right? It's like 11,000 for 2 checks. That's actually pretty good. I guess debating on where to use the Sorjo is gonna go for it. He'll still have Digivolve over the Davis. Okay, he's into a board clear, and I guess that's a wrap, because sadly everything dies. Can go into a Kendo, but it's just not enough, and that's gonna be game for yellow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, trying to showcase some more fun decks here. Thanks for watching.